Yesterday, we talked about how our brain responds to a clear, specific goal and how setting one programs our RAS to start seeking out everything that moves us towards that goal. Well, today I want to introduce a concept that might feel a little counterintuitive at first, but stick with me because once it clicks, it changes everything about how we use our goals. It's called the 95-5 rule. Here's the idea. So, experts in performance psychology tell us that we should only be focused on our big outcome goals about 5% of the time. The other 95% of our focus should be on something else entirely. Now, I know what some of us are thinking. Wait, I've always heard having a big, scary goal is what will keep me motivated and determined to keep going on. If I barely focus on it, how am I going to get there? Well, that's a great question. And the answer lies in understanding the difference between outcome goals and process goals. An outcome goal is the big result we're after: winning a championship, hitting a personal record, making a certain team. These are powerful and worth having. A big, scary goal can help motivate us, get us out of bed when we don't feel like it, and keep us going through the daily grind. But here's the problem with spending most of our mental energy focused on the outcome. That outcome is in the future. It's not something we can control today. And when we're fixated on a result that feels far away, or worse, when we're standing at the starting line thinking about the score we need, our brain shifts into an anxious, outcome-driven state that actually interferes with our performance. Too much outcome focus creates pressure, and pressure, as we know, works against us. Process goals, on the other hand, are the daily actions and cues that we can control right now. They're what I am doing today in this practice, in this run, that moves me forward. They keep our attention in the present moment, which is exactly where our best performance lives. Let me give a couple of examples. My personal one, when I was preparing for my high call run at the World Series team roping finale, I didn't stand at the gate thinking about the outcome. I focused on two process goals: see the start, be aggressive. That was it. Just two things that I could control right then. I think of a client, a lacrosse player, who was close to a personal record she really wanted. Rather than fixating on that number, she kept her focus on her process goals, such as watching her hips, using her feet. Staying process focused gave her the best chance of getting that outcome she wanted. And here's something I want us to really take to heart. This becomes even more critical the closer we get to competition. So the week before a big event is not the time to be replaying the big dream in our head. That is exactly when we need to narrow our focus down to our process and nothing else. So that is the 95-5 rule in action. We use our big goal for inspiration and direction. Then we put it away and get to work on the daily process. Tomorrow, we're going to talk about how to actually build those process goals. It's called reverse engineering. We'll see you then.